Hi, Naomi Suzanne from Naomi's Home Health. What are the benefits of iodine for your thyroid? Now, iodine or iodine, whatever you call it, is a natural disinfectant which helps kill off virus and bacteria. So when most people that have a thyroid issue, it is caused by the Epstein-Barr virus staying in their liver and harboring there for sometimes years and years. So when we are iron deficient, we can be more susceptible to iodine deficient. We can be more susceptible to viruses and bacteria. And when we have a thyroid issue and we've had that Epstein-Barr virus, having a lack of iodine can feed that Epstein-Barr virus and keep you in a hypothyroid state, or can create Hashimoto's in the long run. So basically what iodine does, it helps kill off the cells in the thyroid at a really fast rate. So when we are taking iodine, whether we are supplementing it or whether we're eating foods rich in iodine, it can help kill off a lot of those cells in the thyroid that have become inflamed. Now, if you have a really inflamed thyroid and you have a lot of those cells that aren't functioning properly and you start taking iodine, it can kill it off at a rapid rate and cause initially a high inflammation. So it seems like the iodine's not working, but getting past that point and allowing it to happen will really help the thyroid health. So do we supplement or do we eat foods rich in iodine? So you know how I feel about a lot of supplements. There are a lot of chemicals and fillers in a lot of supplements. So you really need to start to become an expert on what is in your supplements. That's why I often take, liquid form or powders, because they seem to have a lot less stuff in them. Now, iodine in food, iodine-rich foods are amazing for the body. So little way to know if you have an iodine deficiency is, other than your thyroid, if you get cold sores, you get colds and flu quite often, sinus infections, acne, ulcers, boils, oh gosh, I can't even think what else, urinary tract infections. So if you get chronic urinary tract infections, you can be low in iodine, and taking some iodine is going to help kill off all that bacteria and those viral issues that are whatever's going on in your body, and help you heal those issues. So I'll read out, I've got a little thing here because I forget all the foods, but the foods high in iodine, Hawaiian spirulina, I add that to my smoothies. You can take it in a tablet form, but I actually use it in a powder in my smoothies, and you can just put it in water and drink it if you're that good. Leafy greens like rocket, arugula, spinach, romaine lettuce, red leaf, butter lettuces, onion sprouts, microgreens, parsley, dandelion. That's why dandelion tea is really good to fight off viruses. Atlantic sea vegetables are one of the best foods that you can add to your diet, full of iodine. So Atlantic dulse, kelp, bladderwrack, all those things can help boost your immune system and get you the much needed iodine that you need. Because when you are putting other foods into your body like gluten, dairy, soy, you're not going to absorb your other foods as well, and you're not going to absorb your supplements as well either. So if you're eating foods that are going to hinder your supplementation, you're better off removing those so you can absorb these things better. So iodine is really important to help, particularly with Hashimoto's and things like that, when you've got the inflamed infection sort of thing going on in your thyroid, but it's also in your liver. So iodine is going to help with that. But iodized salt is not the way to go about it. When we have salt, we have sea salt, we have pink salt, but adding iodine, it's not the quality of iodine that you want to add to it. So if you can find some really good quality drops without alcohol and things like that with iodine in it. But I add Atlantic Dulse to my smoothies as well with the spirulina, and that really gets my iodine up. I've got so much parsley in my garden. I make tabbouleh without the wheat in it all the time. Adding lots of herbs and things like that to your diet is really beneficial because they get rid of heavy metals as well. So heavy metals is what's blocking your supplementation as well, because they're really, really toxic for the body, and we take them on every single day and we don't even know it. Whether it's our cookware, whether it's our tinned food, whether it's pollution outside from factories, cars, jet fuel dropping down from the sky, all those things are makeup, a lot of makeup and sunscreens, toxic commercial brands have some heavy metal in them as well. So you really need to be cautious of what you're doing so you can allow yourself to absorb those supplements. This is what I take. I was taking every supplement under the sun. If someone said it was good for the thyroid, I took it. I was cautious of what I took because I knew what was in them. If you're going to the toilet and you're peeing yellow, that is not a supplement you should be taking. People often say it's because it's too many B vitamins in it. That's not actually the case. It's your body expelling the stuff in it that it doesn't need, and it's not a good quality supplement. Nothing should make you pee bright yellow. Sorry to be talking about pee at lunchtime, but so I take. It's called an activation. Now this activates your NRF2 pathway in your body. Your NRF2 pathway is your detoxification, genetic expression, and antioxidant pathway. It's your master detoxification pathway. So it helps. And as we get older, and particularly if we have an autoimmune disease, that NRF2 pathway depletes. And we don't start making the antioxidants. We don't start using the antioxidants as well. So this is the only activation on the planet that you can get. There's more science to this than any other supplement combined. And that will activate you to create your own antioxidants. So when we put in a supplement, we're putting in an antioxidant. These actually get your body, it's called an activation, not a supplement. So it actually gets your body to activate its cells to create their own antioxidants. So instead of putting an antioxidant into the cell, it's getting it to create it. But it's switching on that NRF2 pathway. This is an NRF2 activator. I take it once a day, and I also take NRF1, but this is what is going to help switch on your detoxification pathway, because we know we need to detox. We know we need to get all this stuff out of our body that has accumulated over 20, 30, 40 years. Doesn't take 5 minutes to get a thyroid issue. It takes you a lifetime, really. And this just has in it turmeric, ashwagandha, bacopa, milk thistle, green tea, and in very small doses, because we don't need big doses of something to switch on our body a lot of the time. So it's in very small doses. I take that instead of taking everything else, because that helps me absorb the nutrients from my diet better, and it helps my cells to create those things. So that got rid of a lot of the stuff out of my body for me. I took all those supplements individually at different times, and they kind of helped and I always took the best quality, and they kind of helped. But once I took that one, it was next level. I can't even explain, you know, like I said, I've taken a lot of things, and if it works for me, I'll tell you guys about it. This worked tenfold within 4 months. You know, I always take everything minimum 6 months, but this took me, you know, 4 months. It got rid of my heart palpitations. It actually cleansed and detoxed my liver. You can literally tell your body is doing that. Yeah, all those sorts of things. So that, if you want to know about the NRF2 activation, let me know. Please, if you let me know, please have a look at it, because I send a lot of people information and they just ignore it, and that's fine. But if you don't want the information, don't ask for it. But if you do really, really want to activate your cells, that is one of the best things ever. And I know it's not something I ever intended to tell you about or anything like that, because I just was taking it for my health. But it amazed me, and when I share it with other people and they stay on it, when they go off it, they notice a really big difference, and it is absolutely fantastic, energy-wise, sleep-wise, because it's getting rid of the free radicals in your body. Free radicals are toxins. They cause oxidative stress in your body, and that's why we have antioxidants to combat that oxidative stress. But we just can't eat enough antioxidants to combat the amount of oxidative stress that we put into our body every day. Those free radicals that are constantly coming into our body. Our mobile phone is causing free radicals, all radiation, all those things are causing our body stress, hormones, everything that's going through our liver is causing oxidative stress, and we just can't keep up with the antioxidant intake. So that actually helps our body keep up with those, combating that oxidative stress. So if you do want to know about that, let me know. Send me a message, or put a little hand up in the comments, or a smiley face or something. It is so simple. Like I said, I take that and I take magnesium before I go to bed. That's it. And if you saw my cupboard, it's still got 4 containers of different supplements and things that I took for my health. So it's saving me a fortune, to be honest. Let me know, drop in the comments what it is that you'd love to know about, and if there's something that you want me to do a video on, pop it in the comments. If you don't understand something, I'm not going to talk about medication. I'm not going to talk about anything medical. It's all natural health. Let me know. Ask me in the comments. Okay, thanks. Bye.